Good afternoon. Welcome to 38 Television. I'm Chef Scott Nelson of the Culinary Gallery, and we want to teach everybody out there how to cook the fine art of food. It's not that hard. We're a different kind of television show. We are a different kind of facility. We want to teach you the basics of how to do food and how to present it properly. Cooking is an art form. Presentation is an art form. We want to show you all the little shortcuts that chefs know it's not that hard. We just do it 8 to 10 hours a day, where you do it 1 to 2 hours a day. Takes practice. Chefs make mistakes. A lot of the cooking shows you see edit out mistakes. Everything that we're going to do for 38 Television from here, we're not going to edit out the mistakes, because this is real life. It is professional versus all the way back down to the home cook. We know that this is going to happen, so we want to show you how to fix the mistakes. That's the difference between a professional and a home cook. We have the shortcuts. So as we get into today, I've got a lot of young friends here. We're going to do a little holiday cookie. Santa had elves. Well, this chef has elves. Well, brought them all in. Lots of young friends. I'm going to show the basic recipe for sugar cookies. Everybody knows what they are. We've all had them and how to decorate them. But we're going to start with the base recipe for that. As soon as we get this done, we're going to bring in all our young co-stars today, and we're going to let them do their thing. We need to talk to a few of our sponsors and take a brief break. So please come back in a minute, and welcome to 38 Television.
Santa Rosa Golf and Beach Club is nestled between the Emerald Coast's favorite attractions. Sugar white beaches and thriving woodlands, we have it all. 18 challenging golf holes with newly renovated greens that wind through the pure white sands, pristine ponds, and lush vegetation of the Santa Rosa beach area. Extending from the Gulf of Mexico inland, Santa Rosa's sheer beauty and golfing enjoyment is a must for the avid and casual golfer. Golf Magazine calls it the purest golf on the Panhandle. A good breeze is almost always blowing across the course, making even the hottest summer day a good golf day. And by the way, in the winter months, the Gulf warms the air, providing a pleasant golf day, even during those not so warm winter months. We offer a fully equipped pro shop featuring a great selection of clubs, bags, apparel, and golf accessories. Breakfast and lunch are served daily in Mulligan's Grill, along with a full bar that is moderately priced. The Beach Club restaurant offers an amazing golf view from any table, plus refreshing outdoor seating on our expansive terrace. The dining room regularly hosts live entertainment and events. Our fun and elegant atmosphere provides the perfect setting for a family night out, lunchtime with the ladies, or a romantic dinner for two. We also offer a full-service bar so you can enjoy your favorite cocktail while watching the most amazing sunsets around. Whether it's lounging around the pool, fine dining with a golf view, or strolling along the private beach, Santa Rosa Golf and Beach Club is the perfect spot for a golf or family getaway. To find out more, call 850-267-1240. That's 850-267-1240. Or go to santarosaclub.com.
Welcome back. We're now ready to start making our base sugar cookie recipe. Everybody has family tradition. There are different ingredients that might go into it. This is the simplest form that everybody knows of. A lot of times you're going to see it in commercially baked product. This is the easiest way for you to do it. We're going to start with 4 cups of all-purpose flour. we want to add dry ingredients into a mixing bowl anytime that we're going to bake. This is how we start. Dry ingredients are going to be mixed together first. Specific reason for that. If I add just flour in here, dump a little bit of sugar, how do I know it's mixed together? So we're going to blend all of our dry ingredients. We have that. This is 1.5 cups of normal sugar, granulated sugar. Going to add that in. I have 1/2 teaspoon of regular salt. Iodized salt is fine. We do not want to use a kosher or a sea salt. Granules are too big. I have 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Very, very important, because that's going to give a little bit of leavening or a little bit of rise to our cookies. Okay, very important baking. Give that a brief stir, and we're going to put it in a mixer. This is also a dish that can be done by hand. Should you not have a mixer at home, we can add these ingredients and then start adding what we call our wet ingredients to this. So always make sure that your bowl is locked in here when we start this, because like that, see, we're going to tell you that's how it works. And I'm doing this very quickly because all I want to do is mix that together. Now, to this, in a dry ingredient form, I'm going to take this back off. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of vegetable shortening. Crisco is a name brand that everybody knows. There are some off brands, but it is a shortening. What happens with the shortening, it's going to make a lighter cookie. Some recipes your grandmother may or may not have are butter, margarine. Shortening is going to make it a little bit lighter as we cook it. Okay? I have 2 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons of milk. Again, this is going to be a little bit of a binder. And as we progress through this, putting 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is not a recipe you would ever use a vanilla bean for. It needs to be liquid vanilla. There are extracts and there's pure vanilla. I would recommend pure vanilla. 2 eggs. Okay, 2 whole eggs. Now we're going to come back over and we're going to start blending this. And again, in a home sense, you can do this by hand, but it's a little bit easier if you have a mixing bowl. All this will come together in the same sense. We lock the bowl down a little bit better than we did it before. And we're going to start blending this together. Usually takes to start, it's going to take about 30 seconds to a minute. This is not something really I would recommend doing 100% with the beater, because we're not trying to break down the recipe, we're just trying to combine it, and this just makes a little bit of a shortcut. So see where we're at right now. It's kind of a wet, pasty consistency would be the best way to describe it. Then what we do, the best way, if you have a big bowl at home, it's fine to just transfer this out into a big bowl, or you can actually transfer it out onto a countertop, and we just knead it very, very gently, as we would a bread dough. Okay, as a bread dough, and it starts to combine. The idea is just to make sure that the dry ingredients are combining. You can feel it with your hands. That's the best way. It's the best way with cooking in general. Okay? Your hands are the two best tools you will ever get. It's starting to come together because we're not feeling the flour that's on this. Okay. Alright. Right now, best thing that we can do is after we combine this, anytime we're dealing with a cookie dough, we need to let it refrigerate for a little while. Usually an hour, maybe 2. Okay? Best thing, it's got to rest. Now we need to go to a break. As we come back, we're going to roll this out and show people how to actually make cookies.
Hi, I'm Stephen Marlette with 38 Television. We're here at Cafe 38 today in Seagrove Beach. We're going to go inside and talk to some of the people and find out what this restaurant's all about. Harriet Cromlin, the owner of Cafe 38. What type of food is it that you that influences your restaurant?
It is contemporary eclectic, is what we call it, and we emphasize seafood, meats, poultry. We have fantastic desserts, wood oven pizzas. There's something for everybody. You can spend a lot or you can spend a little. We have a wonderful wine list. We've won a Wine Spectator Award of Excellence for ever since 1996. Every year we've won that. And we've been ever since 1997. We've been one of the Florida Trend top restaurants.
Tell me a little bit about your staff.
They are absolutely wonderful. Most of them have been here for the long run. I mean, some have been here since day one, since the day we opened. And I don't think there's anybody that works here now that hasn't been here less than 2 years. I mean, it's just amazing.
Welcome back. Now, by the magic of television, we've let the dough rest a little bit in a cool environment like we talked about. So, we're ready to start rolling out the base dough for our cookies. Okay? Flour or whatever surface you happen to have at home. Usually a countertop is the best way to do it. Not a lot of flour. The idea is it doesn't need more flour. We're making it non-stick. Flour a little bit at top of the dough. Kind of knock off the edges. Wooden rolling pins are always the best. Grandma had one. Great-grandma had one. We've all had one. Just a brief little bit of flour on that. Just like that. And then we just start rolling out each direction. Think of a clock. We're looking at 2 o'clock, 8 o'clock, all the way down, work all the way around the clock. And if we start to see little edges that you may be seeing on TV at the moment, they're going to want to break apart a little bit. Push them back together, and as we roll them out, they will bind back together. What we're looking for in this is we want to get a smooth surface on top. Now, again, we talked about earlier that if we have a little issue, we're going to show you what happens. This will happen with dough. Okay? Put it back down where it is, and the reason that happened, a little bit of moisture on the rolling pin. That's exactly why this has happened. Just a brief bit of flour on it again. Now we're getting there. We want to go down to about a 1/4 inch depth. Okay? Everybody can measure that or eyeball it. We know how thick a cookie should be, don't we? My little ones, there we go. They know how thick a cookie should be. So now that we get it at this point, if I could have somebody hand me one of the cookie cutters from back here, doesn't matter which one we've got, thank you very much. We take the cookie cutter, we push it down with a flat hand, okay? Now, what we do with that to make sure it's going to come out is you give it just a little bit of a wiggle, okay? Then we come back, we can do it again, just a little bit of a wiggle. Doesn't matter how many of these around. We keep them close together. A little bit of a wiggle. That way we know that the cookie's going to come out. See? Now all we have to do is kind of move some of the dough around. We come back and we decorate. Should we get down to a bunch of little scraps, let's show you this. We cut out all the cookies we had. Got a lot of little scraps like this. Take this, reball it up, same as we mixed it before. We reball it up, kind of flatten it out just a little bit. A little more flour, we can roll this out and we'll get 2 more cookies out of that. Real easy. Takes a little bit and it's going to want to try to break up. The more we roll it out, the more flour we add to it. It's going to get just a touch drier. It's not a big issue. Sprinkle a little bit of water on it. It's going to be soft again. But see, again, just like we did before, we make the same little designs. Okay, now we have learned how to do this. We appreciate everybody watching Base Recipe. When we come back from the next break, we're going to have the kids doing their own. And thank you again for viewing. Welcome to 38 Television. We'll see you in 1 minute.
Chef Ken Duenas. Ken, tell us a little bit about, you're the backbone of this restaurant, so tell us a little bit about your kitchen.
Very good staff behind me. They actually keep everything in check, make a lot of things easier for us. Our produce, we try to get locally grown fresh produce around the area and support our local farmers. So, we try to get the freshest of products available, and that's what we're all about, consistency. Our clientele is the biggest part of what we do.
Hi, I'm here with a couple of locals that always come to Cafe 38. We're going to get a little response from them. Julie, what do you think of Cafe 38?
It doesn't matter how many people are here. When I walk in the door, it feels welcoming and it feels as though I've just come home to a comfortable spot.
I have never been here in 10 years where the food wasn't completely consistent. Great, it's just wonderful.
One of the attributes of Cafe 38, it's always consistent.
Consistent, it's great, and we always run into somebody we know, and it's a wonderful place.
We would rather come here than any other place, to the bar, to the dining room. The food, the people, it's always top quality, and you can find a bargain if you're looking for it. So we think this is the place to be.
Welcome back to 38 Television and the Culinary Gallery. Now the important stuff starts happening. We actually get to make cookies. I have got a lot of little friends that are going to come out. We've actually kind of rolled out the dough through the magic of television. Now we're going to cut it out, we're going to present it, we're going to decorate it. We are ready to go with this. My young friends would like to start walking around here. Come on around. Just keep working all the way down to where we're at. There we go. We have, all right. Is everybody ready? Can anybody tell me what we were talking about before when we want to do, how about right here? How did we do the cookie before we started? Okay, push it down. Great. Shake it just a little bit. There you go. You want to just take this. That way we know that it's going to come out later on. So everybody, let's grab a cutter. Okay, and start cutting one. We're going to pass them around. The idea is we have to cut them out first. Okay, same thing at home. Yep, just go ahead and just kind of move that right out of the way. There you go. See? Take it out just like that. Use your finger. Push it out. Okay. Kayla's our great assistant here. What we're going to do is once everybody starts getting things cut out, we want to lay on parchment paper. Is the best way to actually do cookies in the oven. One of two reasons. Makes it a little more non-stick, and the best thing for the home cook, makes the pans easier to clean. Parchment paper is available virtually everywhere nowadays. One of the best things to use. How's everybody doing? Oh, look at this. I see snowmen. I see Christmas trees. You know what we're gonna do? Okay, girls, put it all right on there. Very good, Matthew. Okay, what we can do is here. How about a bell? Nice thing about Christmas cookies, one of the things we look for in cooking and what I do at the Culinary Gallery, a lot of it comes from experience. There are only 5 sauces. There are only 5 or 10 techniques. If you know all of those, you can be an executive chef. It's a matter of knowing them, how to present them. All of these young ones right now are mastering the very basic steps of baking. Okay? So an adult, we know we can take that to the next level, all of it. We really hope that you're going to tune in, find us later on, start learning, come with us. We're growing as a program. I'm learning as a chef. I want you to come in and learn the same things that I know professionally. Please give us a call, 38 Television. Thank you so much for being here. Coming up, once kids start decorating the cookies, we're going to put them in the oven and show you the finished product. Okay, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jenny Rowe. I'm co-owner of Kitchens Etc. We're found here on 30A in Blue Mountain Beach. You can reach us at 622-4081. We also have a website that you can check us out on, which is www.kitchensetcflorida.com. That's etcfl.com. Kitchens Etc. is a small company with big ideas. The etc. in kitchens means that we design and install all different cabinetry for the entire home, not just the kitchens. Our company has been a member of the National Kitchen and Bath Association since 1995 when we started the business. We both have over 30 years of experience, but our own business started in 1995. And I became a certified kitchen designer in 1989. That's a national certification from the Kitchen and Bath Association. We do different types of installation. For the new homes, we do just the cabinetry. For older homes wanting to be remodeled, we'll do the complete renovation. Our goal is complete customer satisfaction. Like I said before, we're a small company. We do one-on-one with most of our customers.
You guys ready? Welcome back. We've had all our little elves finish their Christmas cookies. Decorations are ready. Now it's time to go bake. What we want to do is, as the children bring the cookies over, introduce them into the oven. There's a few safety features I would like to go over with mothers, grandmothers at home when cooking with small children. So, I'm going to walk back. Okay guys, everybody go ahead and bring your trays of cookies back to me, and we're going to talk about the safety in an oven. Okay, now that I have all the little ones around me, we know that ovens are hot. Doesn't matter if it's this one here or yours at home, right? When we cook cookies, temperature we're using to bake the cookies, by the way, 365 to 375 degrees. At home, it's going to take probably 8 to 12 minutes, depending on your particular oven range that you have. Little ones, when we're dealing with this, we do not ever open the doors straight away. Inside of here, as we cook, the air in there is 365 degrees. If you go at home and open your oven, it will burn you. The outside of your oven is going to be hot if you touch that. Remember at home? Mom always says, do not touch the stove, do not touch the oven. It is hot enough to burn. Always remember safety. When you're young, always work with a parent, a grandparent, an older sister, older brother, whoever. Don't do this at home without a little bit of help. Very, very important. Safety. If you get hurt, you can't cook the next day. Always remember that. Safety first. Again, we're looking at about 8 to 12 minutes, and we'll be right back when the cookies come out and show you what we've done.
The amazing thing about penguins is that when a penguin chooses a mate, a best mate, they stay together for life. No matter what. Don't mess with Mr. In Between.
Hello.
Where are you?
I told you not to call me at work.
You're at work.
It's Saturday. We've been waiting for you since sunrise. We got all these reports and...
He's not coming!
Oh, come on!
It's Saturday! Real good, Steve. Real good. We were biting this morning.
A reminder from the Bad Blue Light, premium beer imported daily from Canada, where good times, great friends, and greedy fish are waiting. Come on up.
Welcome back. We finally get to the end of the show. We have cooked cookies. Are you guys ready to eat? Yeah. Okay. We've been in about 8 to 12 minutes. They are looking great. Do they smell good? Yeah. Okay. Well, then it's time to take them out of the oven. One of the safety things we always remember at home, do not whip the door open. We take our time. Let some of the hot air out.
It'll burn your face.
That's right. It can burn your face. We don't like that, do we? Nope. Okay. What we need to do is any cookie as it comes out, it's going to have to cool a little bit. We can see. How do these guys do? These are perfect, huh? Look at that. We're really looking good with those now. So we want to let them cool before we eat them. How'd you guys do? What do you think? Good? All right. That's what's important. Thank you so much for spending the afternoon with us. 38 Television, we thank for your support. Culinary Gallery, I am Chef Scott Nelson. Thank you to all my little ones that have helped make the day a great time. Let's go ahead and wave, say goodbye. We all have fun? Yeah. Did we learn anything? Yes. Great. Please reach us at culinarygallery.com, 38television.com. Let us know what you'd like to see, and the next show will be yours. Email Scott at 38television.com. Let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll be glad to do a class for you. We will catch you next time, and thank you.
Customers. Our customers.